I want to say it like it is. Don't take Tylenol. Don't take it. If you just can't, I mean, it's fight like hell not to take it.
When you talk about real people as being part of a quote-unquote horrible crisis, he called it cataclysmic epidemic, there's no way not to take that personally, not to feel heartbroken by that, not to feel othered by that, not to feel deeply offended, and as though our value as people is simply not being respected. And I've had to have conversations with my kids just to say, you're not broken. You didn't do anything wrong. You haven't been a tragedy. And I'd like to think I'm not either. It's dehumanizing language that underestimates and undermines and upends the value of autistic people. What he said was full of misinformation, full of things that can't be proven, haven't been proven, things that can't be replicated because they're simply false. And this information is going to lead to a lot of people, well, trying to use his phrase, trying to tough it out. Women are already nervous and scared when they're pregnant. They're doing the best that they can, and to then feel as though they're responsible, they're choosing between their health and their child's health simply by taking a Tylenol, well, that's misinformation, that's dangerous.
When I was pregnant with my son with autism, I didn't really even know what autism was. And so as I think back during that time period of when I was pregnant and I try to remember if I took acetaminophen, I actually have no idea. It was 22 years ago. But it starts to make me wonder, what did I do wrong and what could I have done better during that time period? Also, in relation to the press conference on autism, they didn't really talk about how they were going to help families already affected by autism. And the government is cutting funding for Medicaid. It's cutting funding for special education. It's cutting funding for therapies. And these families, and my family in particular, utilizes those services to help their children be the best that they can be and be contributors to society, to be taxpayers, to go get jobs.
He did mention a special type of genius. I think it's just a special type of person, right? And as with anything, there are going to be unique challenges. There are also unique gifts. It would be wonderful if simply by listening to our groups and educating himself, he could change the tone to something much more radically respectful. I think that could do amazing things. First, for women who are in need of taking a dang Tylenol. And second, for parents who are afraid, yes, afraid that their children might be autistic and are hesitant to find out when the last thing that would be beneficial for their children is exactly that.